Hello, everybody. I hope that all of you are having a great week. This is Word Curious, episode 15. What I'm going to do is give you just a preview as to what I'm going to preach this Sunday. And I think this is a very important message, is that we need to not be addicted to bad news. In fact, that is the title of the sermon, Addicted to Bad News. And that I encourage you to, you can either, that you can watch the sermon on our YouTube channel at First Christian Church, Bonner Springs. But that I would contend that we get more interested in hearing the bad news than the good news. I'm not saying we never want to hear good news, but that too often we start getting focused about, the world is terrible, people are terrible. How many times have we heard that? How many times have we said that ourselves? And the truth of the matter is that there's a lot of goodness that goes on in the world. Now, a word that is used within the Christian faith is gospel. Gospel simply means good news. Therefore, if we claim to be followers of Jesus Christ, then we have to be willing to be good news people. It doesn't mean that we ignore the injustices and suffering and all the negative things that goes on in the world, the sins and what have you, whether it's within ourselves or within society, within politics or business or in other ways. What matters is that there's hope here. There's always hope through Jesus Christ. And for those who have made that commitment to follow Christ, we must never forget that. We must do all we can to see what that hope is that Christ is bringing. What is that good news? And then how do we bring about that good news? Not just among ourselves, but into our neighborhoods and communities. So, you just got a brief rundown as to what I'm going to talk about this Sunday. It's going to go into greater detail. If you're not able to come here and participate with us in worship, you can watch us on our YouTube channel, as I mentioned earlier, under First Christian Church, Bonner Springs, or you can go to our Facebook page, and again, that's First Christian Church, Bonner Springs. If you like this, be sure to hit the like button, because that helps draw more people to watch this video. If you like it on YouTube, do the same thing, because again, it draws more people. I am grateful that all of you have watched this video. I really do hope that you will sense the good news that Jesus is bringing to this world. This is not a hopeless world. And that the reason is there's a lot of people, including this church, including myself, including many of you, that are out there every day bringing about the great news of Jesus Christ. Actually, I like to say great news rather than good news. But whatever works best for you, I encourage you to be more focused on seeing the goodness that is around us every day. And that for all of us, to take time to bring about hope, to bring about love, to bring about joy, to bring about reconciliation, to bring about grace and forgiveness. All these things are some of the ways that we can bring about God's hope in a world that so much needs it. And that we certainly, again, need to listen to things that are difficult in our own lives, difficult in our communities and world. That is to hear the bad news, but that does not define who we are. That does not define the world. And I know that is not something that many of you are used to hearing. But I think that we must get back to what Jesus was about. And that was that Jesus was about good news. Again, I encourage you to like this video if you do appreciate what was shared. And then also to share this, if you will, with others. Thank you for taking the time. Much love, and God bless.